Hi, me again. I'm back. It's Lincoln, your favorite it girl's favorite it girl. It's currently December 17th at 6:07 p.m. This is night 2 of 3. And so I'm trying out wearing a scrub jumpsuit because I normally wear my shirt tucked in, and I just don't feel like, because it'll come untucked in the shift, because, we be mobile, we be busy. So we're trying it out. I'll let y'all know how it goes at the end of the shift, remind me. But, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have my same patients back. I left this morning without handing off my heparin during report. Anytime you handle critical meds, you have to hand them off. Like in the PICS, or in the MAR. And, I forgot. The nurse I was giving handoff to forgot. The preceptee that the nurse had, I don't expect them to know much of anything, but just like, dang it, Lincoln! Ugh. Okay, so that's something that we gonna have to I'm gonna have to make sure I don't forget. Yeah. So, I saw one of my last night. One of my co-residents who was in ED transferred out to one of the PCU floors, and she seems to be doing very well there. So it was cool. It was fun to see her. She looks good in blue. In ED, they were black. I was torn between ED and ICU. I still want to cross train for ED, but we're not there yet. Let's get through residency first, which, I mean, we're practically done at this point. We're giving this presentation, then we have to meet with our groups to do this stupid evidence-based practice research project. And then we're done. But we only meet like once a month, and it's technically done in July. So we still have like 7 more months, because it's December. Do I want to do it? No. Do I feel like it's a waste of time? Yes. But here I am, still having to do it. Unless I quit. But I'm not going to quit. Then risk not being able to come back? Well, I mean, I'm sure they would have me back, but also that would mean I'd have to find a job somewhere else too, and we're not feeling that. The only other, I found I really like working county, at like safety net hospitals. So I do kind of allow, let's be real here. If I get a high-paying gig at a bougie hospital, sure, I'll take it. But I will not forget my roots with this working county. Seeing people who are people who don't have as much, and the difference in the socioeconomic disparity of those who go without in some cases. So that's something I don't ever want to lose touch with. I really like working in county, even though sometimes, well, I mean, everybody's grouchy in a hospital. Well, almost everybody. There are some odd cases where they're like actually really happy even though they're in the hospital. But half the time those people are confused. But but it's still cute. So we're hoping for a good night. I'll let y'all know how this jumpsuit situation works out. And I'll touch base in the morning. Okay, bye. God! That... Fuck, man. That should not have been as bad as it was. Like, I mean... Eat my ass. Um, that should not have been as bad as it was. Started off my shift having to transfer out my fucking patient, which is already like annoying. I'm already pissed off, okay? Because A, he was adorable. But B, like, how are you going to try to rush me right at the start of the shift, okay? I have not even, like, laid eyes on my patients yet, and they're already like, oh, he's got to go, he's got to go. Bitch, get out of my face. So, I'm already pissed off, right? Like, I don't like to be rushed. I get things done in a timely manner, but if you're going to sit here and try to be in my face, like, and they weren't, like, in my face, they were just, like, putting stuff on, trying to be passive aggressive, like, get him out, get him out, get him out. Like, eat my ass. That's bottom line. That's what to eat my ass. So there was that. Then my fucking other patient who's been, the intubated one who had been failing her spontaneous breathing trials, she started doing better, getting spunky, and I was like, okay, no, this is good, but like, can we chill? And then I would give her some PRN drugs to help her chill, and then she's like, actually, I'm gonna stop breathing now. I'm on, because finally got her on pressure support, so she was like doing most of the work breathing by herself, and so it's just trying to find that balance with her. And then I get an admit at 1:00, which should have been easy. Ground level fall, broke everything on his right side. Super, like, his INR was high, and he was just like bleeding a lot out of this one fucking skin tear that he had that I was just trying to get him together. And they weren't wanting to do anything for fucking pain management for the guy who broke. And it wasn't just like let's crack. No. Literally the whole head of his humerus was like snapped like down past where the shaft is. And the same thing with his greater trochanter, which is basically your femur. Like where the head of your shoulder is, but on your hip. That bitch was also down. And I was like, this was a ground level fall. How hard did you hit my guy? Like, huh? And so I was fighting for this man, this fucking SICU, I was fighting to get him some pain regimen. And they're like, oh, actually, you know what? Let's do some Tylenol and some Robaxin, Robaxin, yes, he was having muscle spasms, but it was PO Robaxin that was not doing anything. Can we please at least try some IV? Something? Please? So, they still said fucking no. But they did give me 0.5 of Dilaudid that you can give every 4 hours. And that shit barely touched him. I was so mad. But, so there was that. And then the fucking day shift SICU team. I'm mad at SICU tonight. Normally SICU's pretty cool. Tonight, they can eat my ass. Day shift SICU, night shift SICU. If you are part of the SICU provider team, my cheeks are available for you to eat. Like, shut the fuck up. Quit playing in my face. So, my homie had a pretty sizable cardiac history, and some things that he had were making his blood pressure run soft. His systolic was sitting anywhere between 90 and 100 and like 8. Yeah, between like 90 to like 108. Asymptomatic. Tell me why. Night shift, they were actually cool with it. I was like, okay. Well, actually, they had me give a 250 ml bolus, and I was like, sure, it's fine, whatever. It's a bolus. And 1 unit of fresh frozen plasma, right? Sure, fine, whatever. Life's dandy, hunky-dory. But then, day shift comes on, and at 6:36, I give report at 6:45. They're at 6:36. They put in all these fucking orders. Oh, you need to give 1 unit of blood. You need to give 2 units of plasma. And I called them and I was like, hey, because the ortho team went in and was assessing him because they wanted to take him to surgery like like, hey, we got some time. Let's get him back. And they were just waiting on clearance from the SICU team. But that SICU team was dragging their feet, and I called them and I was like, hey, I see you ordered some blood. Was this for like intra-op or you know, what's the deal with this? And the fucking doctor, I don't even know who, was like, actually no. His hemoglobin was 7.4. And I was like, yeah, it was 7.4. He runs like soft, not really hypotensive. His MAP was 65. He runs a little soft at baseline. That's what they reported from EMS. That's what wife told them. They're like, no, it's less than 8 and he's hypotensive, so we're considering it symptomatic. And I was like, if y'all don't fucking quit playing in my face! So, and he came in with a Foley from the outside facility that they transferred him to us from. So, Lincoln, who didn't fucking know, forgot that, well, I mean, I think I knew, but I forgot because I had all this other shit going on because I was also managing a heparin drip on my other patient. PTTs everywhere on both of them because homie's bleeding a lot. There's just a lot. But, so, back to him. They're putting in all these orders, right? So they want blood. They want 1 unit of blood, 2 units of more of FFP. And then they also like, okay, yeah, also start some lactated ringers. 1,000 ml bag. I was like, okay, that one I can do. I'm trying to set up day shift for success because I was chasing my tail all night. So I released the order for blood, which that means basically that it's going to print and tell the blood bank to prepare it. So I had everything ready. I just needed the fucking blood. Took forever to get the blood. And so I started the lactated ringers, and then literally 3 minutes after I start this shit, they're like, oh, actually, no, we don't want that anymore. Discontinue. Bitch, if you don't, they put in 34 orders at 6:36, right? 34. And then at like probably 6:39, 6:40, within an unreasonably short time frame, they discontinue and modify all of them. Well, not all of them, probably about half. And then start adding in all these other extra little pieces of shit. Like, if you want to put in 34 orders, that's fine, right? I need for you to be concise and be direct and not change your bullshit. Because this is where we have problems, okay? Because we're getting shit done. We have shit that we're already trying to do that y'all are wanting, or because it's hospital policy that we have to do. Like, we have to change the Foley. Sorry, I forgot. That one's on me. But all this other stuff that's going on that we have to do, and you're gonna sit here and try to, like, duck, goose, potato salad this bullshit? No, get out of my face. I'm not acknowledging shit. We use Epic, so we have to acknowledge things before they actually get done. Or, basically. And so, I wasn't acknowledging shit. And I was like, I told the day shift nurse, because her and I had been going, we had been passing the same patient, or half of the same patients, back and forth. And so I was like, I am so sorry. I am not prepared for you with everything that I got a lot done. But like, I normally try to have everything like nice, crisp, pristine, perfect, and all my tasks done. I have never had to leave any tasks really. So having to leave some, and some of which were big, which was blood, which they still wanted, changing a Foley, that's a big one to me. And then I try to set people up for success. And fucking SICU is making it real hard to do that. MICU, at least, is like, let's wait a little bit. You know, let's let y'all get your shift started. Let's have some, let's be nice, you know. You can eat my ass too, bitch. I'm mad. I have one more shift tonight, and then I have the fucking residency class tomorrow, which I found out, I took PTO because it wasn't on the schedule. And which I'm so glad I did, because evidently they were yelling, the instructors were yelling at people, or yelling at the students or the residents, and got reported to HR. So I'm glad that Lincoln is not mixed up with any of that bullshit. Yeah, I got too much to worry about as it is. Like, and I have a sneeze that won't come out. I am upset. I should not be this heated, but I am. So, we have Core Power Elite Vanilla, 42 grams of protein. And the fucking night. And I didn't get my lunch break until 5:30. Part of it's time management. Part of it's that I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing. And like, part of it's just, it be like that sometimes. But 5:30 is the latest I think I've ever taken a lunch, and I'm upset about it. And it, like, some of the stuff can't be helped, you know? And my neighbors were both very, we had the guy CU, so it was me, Tyler was behind me, he and I were like across the street on the end of the W shape. So think like the point, he was on this side with his two, I was on this side with my two, and we were like, ding, we were signing off on each other's drips and whatnot. It was great. And then I had this, another new nurse, well, I mean, he's new to the hospital, not new to nursing. His name was Dom. And they were helpful, you know, like, I mean, they didn't have shit going on like Lincoln had shit going on. So they were quite nice in being helpful. So that was nice, but still, it's just like, fucking shit, man. So, this good. Ugh. God. And I gotta be back tonight to do it again. Fuck. Going to work twice in one day. Is this heinous? This unchristian. I'm not. I need to go home. I need to go walk my puppy. I need to go to sleep. And be done with this week. I don't know what it is. But I'm over it. Ugh. I'm back. The same fucking day. It's December 18th at 6:09. Fuck, man. I'm just tired. I'm over the bullshit. Like, I'm probably gonna get the same patients back. Well, maybe not. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna have my little vented lady, but the guy with he broke like everything on his right side. We're planning on taking him back to surgery, like pending SICU clearance. Fucking SICU. But if that's the case and they get him fixed up, he may be gone. Or like, I don't think there was no other real like reason to keep him ICU. I mean, it was mainly because of his age and some of his comorbidities. But like, if he's in, I don't think he'll be back. I mean, yeah, I don't think he'll be back. He was cute though. It's like every time I get a patient in that one specific room, they are adorable, and I end up transferring them out. This will be the third time. If I transfer him out, if he's there when I get back and I have to transfer him out, that'll be the third time. Yeah, I've transferred someone out of that same room every fucking shift this week. Like, so I'm over the bullshit. I'm over the drama. Wait, I don't know. I don't remember if I told y'all or not about the residency instructors yelling at the group. Well, actually, I think I did tell y'all about that, but in case I didn't, so last month, for like, yeah, the month of November, we're at the point where we meet once a month, and the it wasn't on our schedule to meet that month for some reason. And so they said, if you don't want to show up, just put in some PTO and you don't have to show up. About half of us put in PTO and, did not show up. But the other half that did show up evidently was trying to fight or something about this case study. It really wasn't that bad. We got it done. I got mine done in like an hour. Okay. And I hate writing papers. This was like, it's had to be a 6-page paper, or minimum of 4-page paper. Mine was 6 pages. But I also had a complex case, so I had a lot to talk about. But they got reported, like the instructors were reported to HR by the students for like yelling at them or something. I don't know. I wasn't present. I can't speak for it, but that's what was told to me by one of my co-residents who was there. So I'm just like, But that being said, I turned in my case study on time. Thank you so much. But because of that, there was probably about 6 of us out of that group who turned our case studies in on time. Aiden and I both did. Yes, thank you. But we got a whole separate email that excused us from being at tomorrow's residency meeting because we already got it done. Thank you. So that's one less thing to have to fucking worry about. Another 4 hours that I would have to be up here. Like, it's the small victories for me. Oh, I also got a pity wow. So, the nurse that I had been passing patients off to, like we'd been going back and forth. She's not back in the morning, disrespectful ass hoe. But she saw that Lincoln was like struggling with this trauma admission and all the bullshit that I told y'all about a little bit ago, last video. Well, I don't know, the last time I talked to y'all. And she wrote me a wow, which is basically like a shout out. You can use it, you can put it in your like NPDP book to get raises. And she basically was, it was a pity wow because I'm pretty sure she felt bad for me for all the bullshit that I had to go through. But hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. So, I was tired, master. I was tired. So I have, this is the vanilla cheesecake coffee. I still haven't shown y'all yet, but yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna finish this, head in, and just get this bullshit over. This is shift 3 of 3. Now I don't have to go to residency in the morning, so I can literally just run home. I am going to be running out of there, okay? Gonna give my report, and for day shift, whenever they come in, give my report, and hightail it out of there as fast as humanly possible, okay? I'm over the bullshit. I'm not here for it tomorrow, and just ready to go home, okay? All right, but we're gonna hopefully have a better night than what we had last night. Talk to you later. Bye. Hello, my battery's about to die. I'm not used to this. This is the end of the streak, at least for now. It's my Friday, but it's currently December 19th at 7:17. It's Thursday. And let me tell you, last night was really easy. I had my same guy, my ground level fall. Yeah, him. I had him. I actually had both of my same patients, but they extubated my girl, Little Missy, who was failing all of her breathing trials. They said, your breathing tube's coming out, ma'am. So they surely did just take that bitch out. And then they Lincoln transferred her out. I said, bye. Bye. I mean, I've transferred out a patient every single night this week. Like, yes, that's good. But also let me keep my patients. My gosh. So, it's, I'm glad I get to go home. I don't have to go to residency. Yes. I know they didn't just honk at me. It was probably the key fob lock alarm. I don't know. Let somebody honk at me. I chose violence and stayed in the parking lot. It's 7:17 right now. I stayed in the parking lot till 8:30 because these bitches were sitting behind me waiting for me to leave. And I said, I will not be rushed. No. And you can't. I was just sitting here yapping with y'all. And then afterwards, because I just watched my video to see if I wanted to reshoot anything, which is weird. But yeah, so try me. I will choose violence now that I'm off for I have 3 days off, 1 on, 3 days off. That one little shift in the middle is kind of disrespectful, but it keeps me on my toes. We're fine. But yeah, so my ground level fall, they didn't take him to surgery yet. So I was like, what the fuck? So my goal, I did my assessments and all that, was to keep his pain under control, and I made it cunty. So yeah, and we did that. I fucking did that shit. And I mean, because I transferred the other one out, I only had the one all night. But they are the OR schedule we only had 4 open beds. 4. One of them was mine, and we were planning on getting 4 patients from OR today. So good thing we didn't have anybody come in, any level 1s or anything, because we had an anaphylactic airway. Not anaphylactic, it was an allergic reaction. It had not reached anaphylaxis yet, but they did give epi in the ED. Because fucking HCA, this guy went to HCA first, and they were like, you're fine. They sent him away. 30 minutes later, he felt his airway closing, so he came to us. And it was like, ugh. But yeah, he's fine. He never came to us. They got him right in the ED. So yeah, I'm gonna drink this, head home, walk my puppy. It's 45 degrees outside, so he's getting his shoes put on. But walk my puppy, swan dive into my bed, and snooze. Probably till 1 o'clock, then I'll wake up and be a active participant in society. And by society, I mean Discord. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. It was a good shift. Bye.